each one of them, right, take turns, right, to kick his groin one time.
That one bastard, yeah.
Have you guys witnessed bullying, right, that have gone too far?
Oh, I think
Appropriate amount have.
appropriate amount have.
You induce or what?
Sometimes.
I think gone too far have. Okay, so I think in primary school, right? Okay, there's this bunch of like naughty boys lah. Okay, they always like go disturb people, and then there's this one particular boy who is like a bit loser kind lah. Okay, they always bully him. Then his father, like the bullied father, is part of the PSG, parent support group. So sometimes the father will come down and stuff like that. One time the father was there, the boy was there, the bully was there. The boy was kinda bully lah, while the father was watching. While the father approached, right, the bully slapped the son face in front of the father.
Oh, don't know what's more painful, man. The slap or the pain inside.
The slap you will give to that boy. Or
I want to ask you, for girls, like, or let's say you're in school, do you have any bullying stories or not?
I think like for me have like personally like when I was primary 4 or 5 right, I for some reason I don't know why, but like there was this one guy that I have crush in, like, you know, and this girl right in front, they sat in front of me. Then got one day I just randomly, right, they prepared a lot of like staple bullets, right, for out of like no reason one, no. Then the next moment I know, right, I kena all the staple bullets, they just throw on my hair. Wow.
not bullying lah. There's a Tuesday afternoon.
But I got one friend, right, because she slightly big size lah, and then like, you know, she in secondary school, so that one, right, I think she kena quite a bit, like people.
But not for the size, right? I heard.
Yeah, so that one, right, I think a bit rubber because like you can see that people outrightly like kind of like make fun of her, that kind of things when you're that size and
Yeah, especially when you're young, a bit sad.
Yeah, correct. So it's like obvious that every time people walk past, especially like some boys, you know, boys being boys, then we'll look down on her lah. Then for us, right, we'll like try to fight back for her.
They never look down on her lah. They look left and right on her.
You're a bully!
Okay, so recently, right, a bullying case happened in a Singapore boys' hostel. A bully stole money from the victim. So the victim go and approach the bully lah and say, hey, do you steal money from me? So when the victim approached the bully, right, the bully got upset for that accusation lah, because that I believe that he doesn't have any proof.
Okay.
Yeah, so they proceed to the toilet. In the common area of the toilet, right, they started beating him up.
How many of them?
The bully and one more guy lah. Yeah. Okay, so he started beating him up. And after that, I mean, after taking severe beatings, right, he left the toilet. Then, you know, other home got other teenagers ma. So they saw that he got beat up, so they reported to the staff. So after they report to the staff, right, 2 days later, the victim and 3 other friends waited outside the hostel.
Payback.
Reverse bullying.
Wow.
No, not victim. Sorry.
Or the assailant.
The bully. And 3 other friends waited outside the hostel for him.
This is it, man! That's the voluntary going round 2.
So they coerce him to skip school, then they proceed to go to a car park. So now they got angry. First is the accused, the theft accusation. Secondly is because you told me.
Because of things he actually do one.
I thought it was somebody else who reported, right?
Yeah, I mean like your friend, but like because obviously the staff will ask So 4 of them proceed to beat him up again.
No balls, man. At least fight lah.
Yeah lah, 1-on-1 lah. 4-on-1 je.
So on top of the beatings, right, they also asked the victim to strip naked. All this was recorded lah.
Walao.
So they are gay
There's a big
bullies.
gay. Really? Hey, straight now. What the fuck?
Okay, can already. We don't beat him lah, don't beat him. Then they just sit there for a while.
Sometimes it's like you could assert dominance. So each one of them, right, take turns, right, to kick his groin one time.
That one bullets, yeah.
Then they also do like other like demeaning act lah. Like ask him to lick the shoes and all that.
Yeah. These type of people should kena one.
It's scumbags, no.
Yeah.
Isn't no more hostel really straight to boys' home?
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
So I'll ask you guys a question. Would you guys ever put your child right in a girls' home or like boys' home?
I would say no lah. I think there are a lot of layers and a lot of steps you can take before it comes to that. And if it comes to that, it means not just that the kid is incorrigible, but that you cannot perform your role as a parent. And I don't think we will. Yeah, I don't think we will be at that stage lah.
But at what thing right must the child do before you ever consider that?
I think it has to be a serial case. They have to repeat the act many times. Then only it warrants something like that lah. Because otherwise, if it's a one-time thing, while it might be very bad, there's always that chance for reformation also.
Actually, I got one friend, right? I think not easy for him. Basically, his child, right, is a girl lah. His child is like 21 or around there, or a bit older. So apparently she did something wrong in Singapore. Instead of like facing the law, right, she went to London for 2 years. Then after that, over there, right, she did quite a few rabba stuff until my friend has to fly over, right, to try to settle for. Yeah, and the thing is, right, there was this one time my friend actually called the police, right, to catch her in London. And then it was so hard. I think it was so hard for him, and like here and there, the girl also retaliate quite a bit, like, you know, very rebellious lah. After that, recently they just came back to Singapore. You know what happened? So because she ran away, right, 2 years ago, so now she's facing the brunt of the law.
Yeah lah.
But my friend is really like heartbroken and everything. You know, try to go there, cook for her, all these kind of things. But she just really like shut him off like, got one period. But then slowly I think through love and everything, right, she also start to you know, get better, woken up, get better, and you know, it's better now lah, the relationship also. So I think it's really tough because he tell me, wow, like very difficult for him.
Actually, all of us actually know this story, right?
Yeah.
I wanna ask you, if this happened to you, right, would you ever disown your kid?
I think not yet. Maybe not at this phase. Because 20 plus years old, yeah, I mean. But like, I always believe 20 how
I think 23, 24, around there.
23, 24,
or more
I think still got chance to
more,
save one.
The age matters, man.
I feel it matters. Because
Why?
the older you get, right, the more solidified your thinking and your habits and all this gets. So for example, like 30 years old already, you are fully matured, you have experienced this, you have lived this for like this amount of years, right? I will not put that much hope as compared to like 23 or early 20s, like still teen or still, you know, figuring things out.
You know, at first when this happened, right, before my friend like started flying to London quite frequently, right, like he told me a lot of stories how the daughter was very rude, all this kind, like totally cut them off, you know, and just very ungrateful, that kind. So like I told him like why you still like buy house, all this, you know, like he really sacrificed a lot for the daughter. But because I'm not a parent yet, but I understand, right, like based on all the things that he have done, I realized that actually as a parent, it's very hard to let go, just to let your kid rot in a different country, or like let her just do whatever, like just get worse and worse. Yeah, so I felt like because of how determined he is, right, that's why the daughter now like realized, hey, actually in London I face a lot more shit. It's time for me to come back and I'm willing to face the brunt of it lah, you know. So maybe that is a good 2 years for her to be there to. I feel like she go there to escape, but actually when she escapes, she realizes she's even more
sinking deeper.
The more she sinks.
I don't know, man. Like, cause I got, when you shared me about this story, I always think that, wow, this girl is not my baby girl anymore. Like, you know, she got face tattoo, all this, neck tattoo, all this. I think it belongs to the devil already.
What if the tattoo is you?